Discover the young talent in our community as we invite you to the formal film premiere of Memoirs at the Kenosha Public Museum.
Tremper High School administration for their support, and educators such as Mr. Chuck Romano, who helped with the technical aspects of filming, as well as the premiere. We would also like to give a special thank you to Ms. Caroline Haebig for her hard work and dedication to the premiere, as well as her students for their learning. Also, we would like to give a special thank you.
A special thank you is also in order to dedicate for the students their time that they dedicate to this film. And also my fellow MC here, Oscar Goyaz.
Oh. If right now we could have all of you applaud and give a special thank you for all the people that we just named.
We would also like all the veterans that are in the room to please stand so we can applaud you and give you the respect you deserve.
Continuing, we would also like to just continue by thanking our ushers and greeters that worked really hard with us tonight. These being Jay Paul, Zach Neeson, Mac Eklund, Brian Roberts, Pamela Regalado,
Christina Kezlowski, Ashley Centuri, and Marissa Eckerby. Our musicians Eric Shore, Dustin Lorenzi, Dan Pratt. Our photographers Lauren Hildreth and Brandy Dionisio. In addition we would also like to thank Ann Nager for helping our students analyze and perform poetry.
At this moment, we would also like to congratulate those students that worked with us tonight. So if you students that are with us tonight, could you please stand up and also be recognized for your efforts? Before you leave, we will be giving you this postcard and asking you to comment on the students' work as well as the premiere of the film using a listserv on the Kenosha website. This community dialogue will help to awaken future innovations for the creating community events in connection with Tremper students' academic pursuits. You are invited to enjoy live jazz music and desserts in the main lobby.
And before we release you to the lobby, we'd like to bring up the educator that handles all this, Ms. Caroline Haebig.
I would like to say thank you so much for coming. This is the first time an event like this has been put on, and we are just so impressed with the turnout. And it really shows that we can honor all veterans and come together as a community.
loved it. It was wonderful. It was very moving. Just the whole thing. It was amazing. It was quite amazing. Really impressed with the students. And Caroline Haebig did a great job with the students.
More powerful when you can put words with the picture and a moving picture. So I'm just very proud of the students, and it was a good experience. So glad that I could come and see this.
I think that what I saw tonight was just a marvelous job the kids did, and knowing that there's young kids today who care and take the time out to do what they did and to make a better understanding of the war in Vietnam, what we went through, and to come this far and recognize it. It's outstanding. I was really appreciate it, and can't say enough words, to describe the feeling. But I'm glad I was invited to come. I really appreciated it. So thank you. Okay.
No, I've done it hundreds of times, and I still choke up in parts. So it's not easy, but it's a pleasure to do. It's a privilege. Students just did a remarkable job putting this together. Like I say, we saw the beginning of it, and now that we get to see the whole thing and see what they did, they themselves left a legacy for future kids at the high schools. Hopefully this can be shared with other schools too. And not enough people give enough time to history, and that's what we like about it. It's more than 5 minutes. Here's the Vietnam War, and it's done with. So remarkable, just remarkable. Thank you.
I'm really surprised that after the response we got as veterans, when we came home, just as pleasant to be with. That people are taking a different view now, considering the conflicts that are going on right now is a different issue.
It was a lot of hard work. It paid off in the end. It was fun doing it. It was worth doing it to have the community see really what the veterans went through, and especially with interviewing the local veterans and helping with the premiere and everything. It's been a great experience, and looking forward to doing the next one. So the confronting bias. So it should be a fun experience.
Well, it's, it started off being a crazy project, a crazy idea. We come up with it, and we start, doing the planning. Everyone gets motivated, excited. We start arranging everything. We get the venue. It's just an exciting night. I mean, just to see that this actually came through for an event, something that is so important. It's something that really means a lot to all the students, especially being so involved and putting so much work into it. It's amazing.
I thought that it was very, very enjoyable, and I wasn't too sure ahead of time. I brought my 3 kids with me, one an 8-year-old, a 10-year-old, and a 14-year-old. And the neat thing is that they really enjoyed it too, with them not really knowing much about the Vietnam War and what actually happened. Me raising 3 boys, that's always a concern for me, living in our country and for our freedom and everything. So it was very, very interesting for me as well as my children. So I was very impressed. They did a very good job. Very impressive.
I am just so impressed with our turnout. It was more than I ever expected, and I think it's all attributed to the hard work the students did promoting it, the desire the community had to come out and really support our local community, our local veterans from all eras, not just the Vietnam era. But it was a great thing to see. It was very encouraging, not only for future student work and for the students, but just to bring a community together. I was really happy with how all our hard work paid off, and I think people are having a great time.